When we hear men talk about their demons and the demons that they're fighting, I don't think a lot of women really stop to think about what those demons are.
Have you ever wondered the kind of demons these males are fighting? Have you ever sat down to think, like, what kind of demons can they be fighting? Have you ever thought about what is their problem? The kind of demons that is battling with them? Or do you think they're not fighting any demons? Let me know down in the comment section, because our beautiful sister over here, Sovereign Woman, she shared the top 4 demons that the males are fighting. And I kind of agree with her. I can go check her out. She has a YouTube channel as well. I'm going to tag her, the Sovereign Woman, so you can go check her out. But then let us watch the video to the end. It's about 5 minutes, and I'll be back at the end of the video.
So this is going to be a taboo topic, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because I've been wanting to talk about this for like months now. When we hear men talk about their demons and the demons that they're fighting, I don't think a lot of women really stop to think about what those demons are. And I'm here to help shed some light on just a few of what I would consider to be the top demons that most men fight. Okay, number 1, top of the list, their sexuality. Most men, and I honestly believe it's over half of them, are fighting their sexuality. Many of them wish that they can just come out of the closet or whatever and just be themselves, but they feel like they're going to be judged by women. But I think they mostly care about the opinions of men. But it's also confusing because it's like, chances are your homie wants to S your D as well. So it's like, what's the problem? Now, don't get me wrong. I already know that a lot of men are already doing this behind their wives' back and their girlfriends' back, and they got kids and stuff. And that's why they spend so much time with Jeremy, right? Or Kyle or Randy, right? You know what I mean? We know, some of us know why y'all prefer to spend more time with your homies than your wife or your girlfriend, right? But it's weird because it's like, just come out. Like, it's 2024, no one cares. But they don't want to be seen as weak or conquered or whatever, right? Many of them just want to bend their friend over, or they want to be the one doing the bending, or you know what I mean? So they really do. And I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm just saying that that's, in my opinion, the number 1 demon that most men fight is their sexuality. The second is their sexual attraction to children. Now, a lot of men will come out and tell you that if they were to lower the age of consent to like 10, many of them will be like, well, it's the law, right? But then you have a subset, another group of men who feel that way deep down, but they'll never admit it because they don't want to be seen as a pedophile, right? So they're fighting that. There are women right now, a lot of y'all are laid up with a man who literally goes into the bedroom or the bathroom and whacks off to your 13-year-old daughter, and you think it's about you, and it's not. He's looking at her. He's just caught her coming out the bathroom, and she has boobs now, or she's growing into filling out, or whatever, as I used to say when I was growing up, and he's attracted to her and is fighting every urge in his body to not look at her like that. He's trying to look at her as a stepdaughter or as a daughter, because sometimes it's their actual blood daughter, right? He's fighting those urges. And when he's laid up with you, he's pretending that you are your 13, 16-year-old daughter. Let's be real. Okay? Another demon that a lot of these guys fight is not feeling like they're enough in society. So they have SI, so suicidal ideation. They're thinking about death all the time because they don't feel like they're good enough. They're not making enough money. They don't get the women that they want. They just don't feel good enough for whatever reason. So they're fighting those demons. And then another demon, I would say, that they're fighting is like the demon to be violent. Now, we know a lot of guys don't care about being violent. They're just violent anyways. But there are certain guys that hold back when really they just want to go burn some shit down, or they want to R women and children. Sometimes they want to R their homies, right? They might be attracted to one of their homies, and the other homie is not rainbow. So it's like, but they fantasize about it, right? They would love to do it. I think it's one of the reasons why they're so like obsessed with like violent video games and the games that, you know, have a lot of pew pews and running people over in their cars and running things over. They're just obsessed with destruction. You know what I mean? And they fight the urge to want to just beat somebody up or to just, you know, go somewhere and just like pew pew up a building. There's a lot of men who have done that for real. They just go through with it, but many men fantasize about that. So those are just a few. A lot of guys have admitted this to me. Some of them come on social media and admit it. There's a lot of them that will never admit this. So understand when a man is talking about, I'm fighting demons every day, just understand that it is one of those four or it's all of the four. And there's other ones too, because I'm not in a man's mind, but those things I know for absolute certain, because I pay attention to people's actions. I pay attention to their words. I pay attention to the things that they say they will get away with. If they could get away with it, they would do it. I pay attention to all that. And to me, it's putting two and two together. It's reading between the lines for me. So be very aware of the demons that these men are fighting and move accordingly in your lives, because a lot of times the way these men treat you is not about you at all. It's about the demons that they're fighting on the inside. It has everything to do with them. Steer clear and be safe out there.
Where is the lie? I feel like the first one, which is your sexuality, that particular one, most of them don't even know they have something like that. I don't think they know. I don't think I just feel like most of them lie to themselves, and they just want to just be with a woman because society, what will people say, family idea, and that is why most of them don't really like their women. They don't really like them. They're just with them. You see men podcasts coming out to say, we don't really like our girlfriend. There was a time there was a trend that was saying that when I start hating my girlfriend, the moment I start hating my girlfriend, it was a trend last year. The moment I start hating my girlfriend, and everybody, all the guys were like, yes, oh my God, yes. So they hate you and they're still in a relationship with you. Whereas, so there's a guy that stitched this video. Let me roll the clip for you all to watch. Coming from a man, let us hear what he has to say about the 4 demons that these males might be fighting. Let's watch this video together and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
The second is their sexual attraction to children. Now, a lot of men will come out and tell you that if they were to lower the age of consent to like 10, many of them would.
She done went in the kitchen, set it on fire, stirred the pot, and cooked. And y'all been tagging me to help her cook. So now we both gonna cook. The first demon that men is battling is who they love. And she is absolutely correct. We're not gonna say that she's not. Men every single day show they hand at the fact that they want to be with who they want to be with. Now, whether that's society, the judgment, how other people might view them, men will never admit to who they are. We have men cosplaying a woman every single day. Every single video, he's cosplaying a woman. You think he love women. Okay. Your boyfriend always want to do the back door. Never want to pet the cat. Never want to pet the cat. You think that's normal? Okay. And then you're trying to defend him saying, I want it that way too. Stop. You need to let him be who he is. And then it goes deeper than that. On how these men cherish their male friends more than they cherish their girlfriends, fiancés, and wives. Why do you think that is? These men are out here saying no Diddy. You know why I don't say no Diddy? Because I'm secure in my sexuality, that when I say something, I know for a fact that it's never coming off the wrong way. Nobody should never take it the wrong way. Men that say no Diddy, or men that make jokes of a specific community, like G jokes. Why do you think he make jokes like that? You ever be around a man and the only kind of jokes he's making is GA, kind of jokes? Why do you think that is? It is way too many signs, and men will never admit to this. As a matter of fact, I wholeheartedly feel like men would rather start a war than to admit to this. Then she talked about how a man he's in love with kids. That's a fact also. A lot of y'all ladies is naive to the fact that that man don't want you. He wants your daughter or he wants your son. And y'all think, oh, I'm a baddie, I'm pretty. He want me. Nobody wants you. He wants your child. You're complimenting yourself and I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm with the Harvard. Nobody cares. He wants your child. He wants your child. All he's trying to do is gain your trust so he can be alone with the child. That's all it takes. Especially if you're a woman and you act out of desperation, that's all it takes. I promise you. All it takes is for you to be desperate for love and for him to gain your trust. Most of these men date strictly to have access to children. And y'all ladies don't understand this. Y'all don't understand this. Y'all keep letting men around y'all kids. I don't have a babysitter, then you don't go on a date. You don't go out. It's very much that simple. But you're selfish. And y'all put men around y'all kids. It's actually deeper than that. A lot of these men be trying to offer an invitation. You want to make some money? Put your kids up. Put your kids up. Or join me. You love me, right? We in love, right? Let's play in traffic together. Traffic together. Why not? You love me, right? Y'all don't understand. To predatory men, and this is not even a wild statement. Children are money, just like women are money. All you gotta do is sell you. So your child, whether if it's for sexual purposes or financial purposes, that's why he's dating you. She also said a lot of men just want to be violent. Facts. Facts. A lot of men just want to be violent. And for some men, therapy and medicine is not going to help them. Some men have a violent nature they will never be able to shake off of them. Y'all ladies keep trying to save these men who's violent and aggressive. He pushed you down a flight of steps. He pushed you into a wall. He pushed you through a wall. Or he put his hands on you, whatever the case may be. But you having a savior complex trying to save a man. As a woman, that's one of the worst things you could ever do in your life is try to save a man. Do you know how many men are violent? He's so nice. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He's harmless. The same people that y'all see as harmless are the most violent and dangerous people on earth. Y'all don't even realize that. And then she also mentioned that a lot of men fight the demon of basically not being where they want to be in life. Not having enough money, not having a good job, not having a car, whatever the case may be. They're just bums. They're just weak. They're just soft. They're just pathetic. That's how I look at it. If you're a man and you complaining about where you are in life, hustle. Hustle. It's very much that simple. Get on your grind. You know what I'm saying? Make the right choices. A lot of men are in certain positions because of themselves, and I'm tired of y'all feeling sad for these men, trying to help these men. They are men. They are men. Wasn't life created for them? Okay then. Isn't the world blueprinted for them? Isn't there more jobs for men? Isn't more men billionaires and millionaires? Okay then. So why is men complaining about being down in life? They need to hustle. Y'all don't even understand what me and her is trying to tell y'all. And I feel like y'all gonna take my video and her video and be like, oh wow, and scroll. And the next thing you know, you're gonna be dating a man. It's gonna be so perfect, so lovely. And your child never gonna be the same. You'll never be the same. Your life will never be the same. Y'all take men for a joke, and men are the most dangerous human beings on this planet. Oh, well, women is dangerous too. Women be robbing men. Women be hurting men. Women be abusers. Men are the most dangerous humans on the planet.
At least we've seen so many news, at least for the past 1 month. I've been posting videos of father molesting daughter, stepfather molesting daughter. In fact, I feel like I've talked about one of grape, dead people. They go and grape dead people. There was even one, the brother molested, I think I posted that on my community page, molested the sister, left her dead on the streets. Then a man saw her dead, noticed that she was raped, and he raped her while she was dead. If this is not demon, then what is it? Because I don't want to believe normal human being would think like that, would behave like that. And let's talk about the sexuality, the ones that are secretly gay, but they are lying to themselves. There's a time we talked about a video that a lady was saying that most of your guys or most of your husbands are gay, but you don't know. They are not cheating on you with a girl. They're cheating on you with the guys that you think they're hanging out with. You see the kind of close relationship these men have with their guys. You see the way they prioritize their friends. You see the way they put their friends in very top place compared to where they put their wives that they're supposed to be the one in the top place. You see the way they care so much about their friend. They don't even care so much about somebody that they are married to or someone they're in a relationship with. They don't care that much, right? So I feel like most of them, they might not even know that they are secretly gay. They might be lying to themselves. Why? Some are actually doing it. There was a woman that came to confess that she has been following her husband, that she suspected her husband was cheating on her, and she came out to talk about the story. It was around last year. She came out to talk about the story, and she was like, her husband always goes to play some games every weekend, every other weekend, and when he parks the car, he's in the building. Like, she just followed him, right? She followed him to the building, and she noticed that they were all guys and they were doing groupie, you know, all guys. And it was so shocking because her mind was thinking, oh, my husband is cheating on me with a girl like me. So imagine you not finding out that your husband is on the DL. Oh my god, that is another thing. But then the other one is the ones that are secretly looking at young girls. See those ones? I just feel like those ones should be stoned to death. Because the other day we saw a news of the man that was sleeping with his 1-year-old daughter. Was not really sleeping with her. I think he was sleeping with the elder sister, but then the other sister that was like 4-5 years. But the 1-year-old, he was putting his private parts in her mouth. His daughter, his own daughter, 1 year. What kind of what kind of demons do you think, like that was not mentioned in this video, do you think these men are facing or they're battling with? Let us know down in the comment section. This is a kind of different video I decided to share with you all today. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. What kind of demons do you think they might be facing, or do you agree that they might be having this kind of demons that they are fighting daily? Because this kind of demons affect we women. If one way or the other we're the one being affected, you can be married to someone that is almost is gay and you don't know, and is lying to you. It's lying to you, you don't know, right? You can marry someone that wants to sleep with your child, your son, you don't know. It affects us as women as well. I might think it doesn't affect us. Maybe it's none of our business. Let them fight the demons. But if you're in a dating pool, you're married, you're in a relationship, it will kind of affect you one way or the other. And you never can tell which one your man is. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I'm Chevelle Mariah David. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and kindly turn on the post notification bell to get notified once I upload another interesting video. And I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.